I hear the criticism on Paddy, and I probably echo it a little bit, but not because I'm trying to shame him or make fun of him or be a dick. Like that up and down yo-yo thing, you can only do that so long, and he's really good. So he's going to start having problems as he gets older. His metabolism's going to slow down a little bit. You only have, I'm a firm believer, you only have so many weight cuts like that in you.
Yep.
So it's just the damage that he's doing. I think that he would be a better athlete and a better fighter if he was able to just keep his weight down. Now, I understand it's hard to diet year round. I totally get that. But I guess I'd just like to know why he does blow up and gain so much weight in between fights. Is it a diet thing? Is it, I mean, if it's just he has to be super strict eating rice and, boiled chicken to stay at 55, then maybe you need to consider going up.
But that's not what he's eating. He's eating McDonald's, pizzas, Burger King, ice cream, anything he can get his fucking hands on.
So you can have a pretty good quality of life, have some beers and still eat.
I have the same perspective as you, and certainly, and I'm saying it from experience because I'm retired now. And one of the biggest regrets in my career, and I've said it many times, is that I was guilty of that. I put on weight in between fights. You know what I mean? And I wish I didn't, because I say it all the time, the training camp becomes more of a fat camp. The training camp becomes about making the weight as opposed to winning the fight. So it's not a criticism. He's a young man, right? He's new to it all. He's very famous all of a sudden, almost overnight. He's got money in his account. Of course he should be enjoying life. Of course you got to enjoy the moment. What's the point in all this and working so fucking hard if you can't enjoy yourself a little bit? So anyway, Paddy, July 23rd, I'll see you there, buddy. Good luck with training camp. He's fighting Jordan Leavitt. Do you know Jordan Leavitt?
I do know Jordan Leavitt. I think that's a pretty good jump in competition for Paddy too. I think the one criticism I think you see online, I think the guys he's fought have been pretty tough, especially that Brazilian cat Luigi. Trained here at Factor X for a while. Really, really tough guy. I've watched him train a lot. So I thought that was a really good win. He just doesn't have the name. I think Jordan Leavitt's got a little bit of a name. He's got some good wins under his belt as well. And I think he creates a different problem for Paddy, because Paddy is, I think so far he's had the grappling advantage going into all of his fights, and he's a little bit wild and crazy on his feet and kind of fearless, which gives him an advantage in some of those spots. But I think Jordan Leavitt has the ground. I think he's got the grappling advantage in that fight. So I think that we're going to see Paddy have to kind of check down to some more tools that he has.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I think he's got the grappling advantage. I mean, we're allowed to have a difference of opinion. I mean, he's good. Jordan Leavitt is primarily just a grappler. For anyone that doesn't know, he's not. He's not the most well-known fighter. 10-1. His big win came over Matt Wyman. Matt Wyman was trying to. They clinched up. Jordan Leavitt jumped up guard in his midsection, and it was really cool and creative what Jordan Leavitt did. So if you imagine he's got his arms wrapped around Jordan Leavitt, Matt Wyman's right. No, Jordan Leavitt, hold on. Matt Wyman pulled guard on him, but standing facing him. Jordan Leavitt put his forearm over his face and then slammed him down, knocked him unconscious. It was awesome. Since then, and then he lost one, but then he's won his last two. So it'll be an interesting matchup. If it goes to the ground. I think on the feet, I think Paddy has a big advantage, if I'm honest.
Power advantage for sure. Definitely power advantage for sure. And then I think they're just different types of grapplers. I think sometimes Paddy gets a little bit careless with where he puts his hands. I think it's an age and experience thing. He isn't as patient sometimes as I think he needs to be. I think he definitely rushes through some stuff. And I think Jordan Leavitt is one of those, I don't know, he's one of those opportunistic grapplers where I don't see him setting up a lot of things and working through a system, but he'll grab a hold of something. And plus he'll do the splits.
I was just going to say, do you know what he's really good at? Do you know where he does the splits? He does the Titanic, and he's also a good little twerker.
Or did he just out of nowhere proclaim that he's going to lay Paddy out cold and then going to drop down and twerk on him? I don't know the backstory. I'm into it. I didn't know Paddy was booked to fight. I have never cared about Paddy's one of his opponents. That doesn't make me a jerk. They've never done their job, not one of them. A potential opponent in Gordon, I was interested in. Gordon ended up not getting the fight. I mean, it's one of these things. For the first time ever, I'm now interested in who Paddy's opponent is. He says he's going to leave him unconscious, and then he's going to twerk on him. If there's any reason to watch a fight in the history of being a fan of this industry, Jordan just gave it to you.